What's up, guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Hassan. I'm the owner and founder of Leads Launcher, a B2B lead gen agency. For you guys who don't know what lead gen is, specifically my type of lead gen, what we do is we basically partner up with businesses, agencies, specifically B2B businesses and agencies, and we just help them drive more traffic into their sales pipeline by just kind of leveraging outbound email marketing. Ideally, in the future, I'd like to include SMS and LinkedIn, and ideally in the further future, I'd like to just add cold calling as well, just so that we can help our clients get the most bang for their buck. So with that being said, I want to kind of section this video off into 3 different pieces, just so that it's easier to kind of get through and it just flows a lot better. First part's just going to be exactly how I got into this space, how I found out about lead gen, and then also the second part's just going to be how I'm currently running things, how my business is kind of functioning right now, and where I'm at with the whole process. And then the third part's just going to be my future plans for this YouTube channel, for my business, and then also for myself. So starting off with the first part, I got into this whole agency space because of 2 reasons with a bunch of different variables. The main 2 reasons were that I genuinely just don't believe in the school system nowadays. I think the school system is just failing like crazy. And with the rise of AI, it also just adds on an extra layer of just stupidity, because it makes it just kind of pointless to go to college and just spend 4 years of indentured time and just try to chase a degree that's just not going to be very useful in the next like 4 years, because jobs are just being so easily replaced right now with AI. So it's just a lot easier to just learn new skills that will help you in the future as you're young, instead of just going to college and just kind of learning the old traditional ways of running your life, essentially. So that's one of the reasons, and I have very strong opinions about school, so I'm just going to kind of leave that as for a different time, as a different subject or whatever. But second reason of exactly why I decided to get into the space is how I found out about the space, actually. The Millionaire Fastlane, the book The Millionaire Fastlane by MJ DeMarco. He talks about how he ran a lead gen agency back in the day, how it was able to do really well, and how it was able to kind of allow him to have financial freedom in his later years, and how he was able to scale it, sell it twice, and then also exit. And so that's how I found out about what lead gen was. And if you guys haven't read that book, I would highly recommend it. It will give you that push that you need to just start, your entrepreneurial journey in a sense. It's got some really good stuff in there that you guys are definitely going to want to learn. So with that being said, my plans for this YouTube channel, for my life, and then just for this agency in general, my plans for this YouTube channel is just to kind of document what it's like to be a young entrepreneur running an agency, and just kind of share that with you guys, tell you guys exactly what I'm picking up on, what I'm learning, things that I could be learning from, just things that I end up learning from, my failures, my successes, just share all that with you guys in the most authentic way, and just to kind of be able to document my journey, and then later be able to go back and be like, okay, I've grown so much, I've been able to do so much, I've been able to scale my agency so much, and just kind of have a documentation of exactly how my life is progressing, and how my life just ends up turning out, hopefully in a good way. But for my agency, what I plan for this agency is just to be able to scale it. For the next 2 years, I want to be able to kind of be around the benchmark of 30 to 60K a month, and I know that's a decently big goal, but I pride myself on setting big goals, because I don't want to be setting limitations. I don't want to have those mental mind blocks where I'm just setting myself low goals and just kind of setting myself low standards, and it's just not my thing. I like setting big goals and just being able to just drive myself to work for them. So that's the plan for my agency. And then for also myself, I would like to, in the future, be able to have a community of young, impressionable entrepreneurs that I am able to be a part of. I want to make a community of people that are like-minded, people that, share the same goals and aspirations as me, and to be able to just learn from each other, help each other, travel with each other, and just enjoy our youth together. So that's my plan for my future. I have a good amount of boys right now that I'm kind of in contact with that also have goals and and aspirations, and you know who you are. So I want to just kind of build my connections with people, just be able to grow my network of people that are just very, kind of in my space and that are able to just push me and drive me to succeed. So that's my plan for this YouTube channel, for my life, and then for also this agency. And so if you guys want to follow along with my journey, you guys want to be able to learn from my mistakes, learn from my successes, and just be able to kind of come along with me along this journey, I'll try to make my next couple YouTube videos more entertaining. I'll take you guys along with me as I go to the gym, as I go hang out with friends, as I go on meetings, as I run my business. I'll give you guys a glimpse of that and just share my life with you guys. I want to be as open and as authentic as possible with you guys, so I'm going to be just sharing everything. So with that being said, if you guys want to follow along, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and I'll see you guys in the next YouTube video.